What if I told you that the way you start your day could actually determine how long you'll live? That's right, it might sound too good to be true, but the truth is, it's not just a theory, it's real science. There's something so powerful in the simple routines we follow every single morning, and believe it or not, the habits you practice when you wake up could be the deciding factor in how long you're around to enjoy life, your loved ones, and all the precious moments that make life worth living. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like just another wellness trend. But let me assure you, these aren't just trendy ideas that'll come and go. These habits are grounded in real research, and they're incredibly simple to put into practice. Best of all, they don't require any expensive supplements or hard-to-find resources. They just require a little attention to how you start your day and a willingness to invest in your future health. So, I want you to imagine this for a second. What if your morning routine could be the key to living past 90, and not just living, but thriving? What if the way you move, eat, and even think in those first few hours after you wake up could help you feel more energized, healthier, and even more connected to the people you love for years to come? Stick with me, because in just a few moments, I'm going to reveal 7 morning habits that could change everything. Some of them you might already be doing, but there's a chance 1 or 2 will surprise you, and trust me, you're going to want to hear them. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how these simple, easy-to-follow habits can help you live longer and healthier. But before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed to Elder Mature Moments. You don't want to miss out on the kind of tips that can truly transform your life and your health. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, let's get into it. These 7 morning habits could be the very thing that unlocks the longevity you've been hoping for. We all have routines, don't we? Whether it's how we roll out of bed, grab that first cup of coffee, or go about our morning tasks, our routines are part of the fabric of our daily lives. But what if I told you that some of those routines could either be extending your life, or quite unknowingly, shortening it? It's easy to think that the way we wake up each day is just about surviving the hours ahead. But here's the truth. Those first few moments of your day could actually be setting the tone for how long you'll get to enjoy this beautiful life. Most people don't realize it, but there are hidden clues in our mornings. Clues that when paid attention to could make all the difference in whether you're around to watch your grandchildren grow, or whether you're struggling with health issues that could have been prevented. Today we're going to uncover those clues, and I promise, they could change everything you thought you knew about healthy aging. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. It's just a morning, right? What difference could a few minutes really make? Well, you'd be surprised, because what you do in those first hours can either empower your body or lead it down a path of decline. And some of these habits might just be things you're already doing without even thinking about it. The best part, there's still time to adjust, to fine-tune your mornings, and to unlock the health benefits you deserve. The first habit might seem so simple, something you do every single day, yet it holds the key to unlocking better health for the rest of your life. You might not even realize it yet, but the way you approach this small part of your morning could be the game changer you've been waiting for. And then there's the second habit. You do it every single day, likely without a second thought. But what if I told you that more often than not, you're probably doing it all wrong? This common habit, the one you've been practicing for years, might be setting you up for health issues down the road. But don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly what to do differently. But that's not all. There's one morning ritual so powerful, so effective, that it could literally add years to your life. It's something that most people overlook, something so easy to miss that you might be surprised when I tell you exactly what it is. Stick around, because I'm about to reveal it, and you won't want to miss it. Let me tell you about an elderly woman I once met, someone who changed the way I thought about morning. She was in her 90s, full of life and energy, and when I asked her about the secret to her longevity, she didn't hesitate for a moment. She swore by one thing: drinking water the moment she woke up. Simple, right? But it wasn't just any water, it was the first thing she reached for, even before her feet hit the floor. This woman believed that hydration was the key to everything. She said it was the reason she felt so sharp, so energetic, and so healthy, even as she advanced in age. And when I thought about it, I realized she might be onto something. You see, when we wake up, our bodies are naturally dehydrated. Think about it. After hours of sleep, your body hasn't had any fluid intake. That dehydration can make you feel sluggish, fatigued, or even foggy in the brain. But what if I told you that one simple habit could change all that? Drinking water when you first wake up helps rejuvenate your cells. It kickstarts your metabolism, and most importantly, it supports healthy brain function. It's a simple but incredibly effective way to improve your health and enhance your longevity. Hydration is a lifeline for our bodies, especially as we age, and it's something so many of us overlook. But let's be honest, how many times have you woken up and reached for that cup of coffee or tea first thing in the morning? It's an automatic reflex, right? We love the warmth, the comfort, the boost it gives us. But here's the thing, that cup of coffee, as energizing as it feels, is actually dehydrating you. You see, coffee is a diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more, which actually drains your body of water. And here's the kicker, it also leaves you feeling even more thirsty than you were before. But the real danger is that when you start your day dehydrated, you're setting your body up for stress throughout the day. And over time, that dehydration can slow down your aging process, leaving you feeling tired, sluggish, and even foggy-headed. Now think about it, how many mornings have you started with that hot cup of coffee? Have you ever stopped to consider what might happen if instead you began your day with water? It could make all the difference. Hydration is one of those small, simple things that many of us overlook, but it's also one of the most powerful habits you can start incorporating into your routine, especially if you want to live a long and healthy life. But before we dive into the next habit, take a moment to reflect on your own hydration habits. Are you waking up and immediately drinking water, or do you reach for something that's actually doing more harm than good? Just something to think about, because these small changes can add up to big results. Now let's move on to the next sign you need to know. I remember a gentleman in his early 80s who every morning made it a point to go for a 30-minute walk. Now this wasn't just any walk, this was his sacred time. It was his moment to connect with nature, to clear his mind, and to get his body ready for the day ahead. You could tell this walk was more than just exercise, it was his meditation, his moment of peace. And let me tell you, the energy he had was remarkable. He wasn't rushing through it. No, his pace was steady, calm, almost like he was savoring the day before it fully began, and every step he took seemed to renew him. I asked him once why he did it, and he simply smiled and said, "It's my gift to my body." He understood something that many of us miss. Movement isn't just about burning calories or staying in shape, it's about taking care of yourself in a way that lasts. That walk wasn't just good for his heart, it was keeping his joints flexible, his muscles strong, and his mind sharp. It was a simple act, but it was one that was setting the foundation for his longevity. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to get the benefits of movement. Just a brisk walk every day can work wonders. Now we're all busy, we've all got a million things to juggle, and exercise can feel like one more thing on a never-ending to-do list. But the truth is, consistent, moderate movement is the key to staying healthy as we age. It's not about hitting the gym hard or pushing yourself to the limit. It's about making movement a part of your daily routine in a way that's sustainable, not overwhelming. You see, many people assume they need intense workouts to stay healthy. They think it's all about breaking a sweat or doing high-impact exercises, but that's not necessarily the case. In fact, too much intensity can put unnecessary strain on your body. What really matters is consistency. A little bit of movement every day adds up over time. So let's take a step back and think about your own habits. Are you moving enough? Are you getting in a walk, or stretching, or doing some form of activity that keeps your body in motion? And no, it doesn't have to be an hour of intense cardio, just a simple walk, some light stretching, or even getting up to move around every so often can make all the difference. Maybe you're already doing something, or maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for to start. Either way, don't underestimate the power of movement, no matter how simple it seems. Now think about this, you've got one more habit coming up that could really surprise you. It's something you probably haven't heard much about, but it's just as crucial to your longevity. Keep watching because habit 3 is something you don't want to miss. Let me tell you about an elderly woman I know, someone who spent most of her life eating just 3 simple meals a day. Her meals weren't extravagant or fancy, but each one was carefully thought out. She made sure every bite she took was packed with the right nutrients for her aging body. There was nothing rushed about her meals. Every day she took the time to prepare, savor, and appreciate her food. What she understood that many of us don't is that food isn't just fuel, it's the building block of our health, especially as we age. Eating mindfully doesn't mean following the latest trend or counting every calorie. It means being intentional with your meals. It's about focusing on what you're eating and taking the time to nourish your body properly. And when you do this, it can help slow down the aging process, boost your metabolism, and even prevent chronic illnesses. Mindful eating is something that's so often overlooked in our busy world. We live in a time where eating has become a task to get through rather than an experience to enjoy. How many times have you eaten lunch while working or grabbed a snack while distracted by your phone? The truth is, most people eat on the go without giving much thought to how their food actually affects their body in the long term. This isn't just about what you eat, it's about how you eat. Taking a moment to sit down, chew your food slowly, and really appreciate the meal in front of you makes all the difference. It gives your body time to process what's going in and make sure you're getting the most out of your meals. You'll be surprised how much better you feel when you simply take your time with your food rather than rushing through it. Let me explain how a little more mindfulness around your eating habits can make a big difference. When you eat mindfully, you're not just feeding your body, you're fueling your longevity, you're supporting your digestive system, allowing it to function optimally, and giving your body the nutrients it needs to thrive. This simple practice could help you ward off diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's, which are often linked to poor diet and eating habits. Now, think about your own eating habits. Are you eating with intention, or are you rushing through your meals, not giving your body the care and attention it deserves? If you're not eating mindfully, you might be missing out on a crucial aspect of your health and well-being. Does your eating habit reflect your goals for long-term health? If not, it's time to rethink how you approach food. But don't worry, we're not done yet. There's still more to come. The next habit might be something you've never really thought about before, but it plays a huge role in your longevity. Stick with me, habit 4 is up next, and trust me, you're going to want to hear this. I spoke to a woman in her late 70s who made sure to step outside every morning to soak up the first rays of sunlight. She said it was the most important part of her day, an act of gratitude and a way to sync her body's natural rhythm with the world around her. For her, those quiet moments under the morning sun gave her a sense of peace, but little did she know, it was doing far more than just lifting her spirit. This simple habit, one so many of us overlook, could be the secret to living a longer, healthier life. Morning sun exposure isn't just about feeling good in the moment, it's about what it does to your body on a deeper level. When you step outside and let the sunlight hit your skin, you're helping to regulate your body's circadian rhythm, the internal clock that affects everything from your sleep patterns to your energy levels. This natural alignment with the world around you boosts your mood, enhances your alertness, and most importantly, it gives your body the vital vitamin D it needs for strong bones and a healthy immune system. Just 10 to 15 minutes in the morning sun can make a huge difference in how you feel the rest of the day. Now, I know what you might be thinking, the sun's bad for me, it'll damage my skin. It's true that too much sun exposure can be harmful, but the key here is moderation. Early morning sun before the harsh UV rays come out is not only safe but beneficial. It's a natural way to nourish your body and mind without the risks associated with midday sun. So don't shy away from that gentle morning sunlight, embrace it. It's setting you up for a better day, a better week, and possibly a longer, healthier life. Are you getting enough morning sunlight? If not, try stepping outside for just a few minutes tomorrow. It's such a small change, but it could have a huge impact on your overall well-being. You might just find that those moments of peace in the sun are more powerful than you ever realized. I met a woman who at 85 started every morning with a few minutes of gratitude and positive affirmation. It wasn't a long practice, just a few moments of reflection, but she swore it helped set the tone for her day. When you start the day with a peaceful heart, everything else falls into place, she said. It wasn't about being perfect, it was about being present, finding joy in the little things, and creating a foundation for the day ahead. I'll never forget how peaceful and content she looked, Despite all the challenges life had thrown her way, her secret, a calm, positive mindset that helped her face each day with grace. Here's the thing, your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and the way you start your day plays a huge role in shaping both. A calm, positive mindset doesn't just make you feel better emotionally, it has a profound impact on your physical well-being too. Studies have shown that starting your day with gratitude and mindfulness can lower stress levels, reduce anxiety, and even improve heart health. When you start your morning on a positive note, it helps lower blood pressure, boost your immune system, and creates a sense of peace that carries through the day. This isn't just about feeling good. This practice can literally add years to your life by protecting your body from the wear and tear of chronic stress. But here's the kicker, most of us don't realize how much our mindset shapes our day from the moment we wake up. Think about it, how many of us wake up already stressed, worrying about the tasks ahead, or feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities we face. This sets the tone for the whole day, and that constant rush, that feeling of being behind, only adds to our mental and physical exhaustion. But the truth is, taking just a few moments in the morning to practice gratitude affirmations or simple breathing exercises can make a world of difference. It helps reduce stress, enhances mental clarity, and creates space for the good things in your day to flow in. How do you start your mornings mentally? Are you setting a positive tone for the day, or are you allowing stress to take over? Tomorrow morning, take just a few minutes to sit quietly, reflect on something you're grateful for, or repeat a positive affirmation to yourself. You might be surprised at how much this small practice can transform your mindset and your life. I remember speaking to a woman in her 90s who always made sure to have a healthy breakfast no matter what. But here's the thing, her breakfast wasn't just a quick snack or something sugary. No, it was carefully thought out, whole grains, protein, healthy fats. It was a balanced meal that fueled her for the day ahead. She told me she always felt better when she took the time to prepare her breakfast, believing it set the tone for the entire day. She knew the value of starting her day with the right nutrients, and it showed. Despite her age, she had this energy, this vibrancy about her that seemed to come from her thoughtful approach to food. Breakfast has earned its title as the most important meal of the day for a good reason. But let's be clear, it's not just about eating anything in the morning, it's about making sure that meal is balanced. A healthy breakfast provides sustained energy throughout the morning, regulates your blood sugar levels, and can actually prevent overeating later in the day. If you're fueling up with the right mix of nutrients, whole grains for fiber, protein to keep you full, and healthy fats to stabilize your energy, you're giving your body the perfect start. This isn't just about filling up, it's about nourishing your body so that you feel energized, balanced, and ready to take on whatever the day throws your way. However, many people still skip breakfast entirely, thinking they'll save calories or that it's okay to just grab a quick coffee. Others load up on sugary cereals or pastries, which give them a sugar rush, but no lasting energy. The problem, that quick burst of energy doesn't last, and you're left feeling sluggish, later on craving something else to get you through. It's a vicious cycle, but a balanced breakfast, one that includes fiber, protein, and healthy fats, helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, keeps your energy up, and ensures you don't get that afternoon slump. It's all about setting yourself up for success. So think about your breakfast. Is it truly helping you start your day on the right note, or is it setting you up for an energy crash later? If you're not already eating a balanced breakfast, consider rethinking your first meal of the day. Adding a little more protein, some whole grains, and healthy fats might be the key to unlocking more energy, better mood, and a more productive day. Try it tomorrow and see how you feel. It might just be the change your body's been waiting for. I once had a conversation with an elderly gentleman in his 80s who swore by his bedtime routine. Every night without fail he would wind down at the same time, dim the lights, and read for a while before going to bed. He told me that no matter what, he made sure he had his rest. The way you sleep tonight determines how you'll feel tomorrow, he said, with a knowing smile. And it wasn't just words, his energy, his vibrancy, it all came from his dedication to getting good quality sleep. He had this youthful energy that many younger people envied, and he attributed that feeling to the way he cared for his body during those crucial hours of rest. Sleep is not just about taking a break from the day, it's when your body does its most important work. During sleep, your body heals and repairs itself. It's during those hours that your cells regenerate, your muscles repair, and your brain processes everything you've experienced. A consistent sleep schedule is essential, especially as you age, because it supports everything from cognitive function to emotional well-being and immune health. It's not about just getting a certain number of hours of sleep, it's about the quality of that sleep. Deep, restful sleep helps your body function at its best. So it's about setting yourself up with an environment that promotes relaxation and getting the restorative sleep your body needs. It's about making sleep a priority, not an afterthought. Unfortunately, sleep is one of the most undervalued aspects of our health. Many people believe they can get by on just a few hours of sleep, or they push themselves through their day with too little rest. But the truth is, chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a host of problems, everything from heart disease and high blood pressure to memory issues and a weakened immune system. The body doesn't just need sleep to function, it needs quality sleep to thrive. A restless night here and there might seem harmless, but when it becomes a pattern, it can take a significant toll on your long-term health. In fact, poor sleep can increase your risk of chronic illnesses, decrease your mental clarity, and even shorten your lifespan. So when it comes to sleep, it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. Are you giving your body the sleep it truly needs? If you're constantly waking up tired or struggle to get consistent rest, it might be time to reassess your sleep habit. It could be as simple as establishing a regular bedtime routine, avoiding electronics before sleep, or creating a calm, dark environment to help your body wind down. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. It's one of the most crucial factors in how well you age and how energized you feel every single day. Take a look at your nighttime habits and make sleep a priority. Your body will thank you in the long run. These habits may seem simple, but so many people overlook them until it's too late. We tend to get caught up in the hustle of life, thinking that as long as we're busy, we're doing enough. But imagine, just for a moment, the impact these changes could have on your life and the lives of your loved ones. What if these small adjustments in your morning routine could help you add years of vitality, energy, and independence? Imagine feeling more present, more engaged, and having the energy to enjoy the little things in life that you cherish most. What kind of legacy would that leave for your family? The gift of health is not just something you can pass down, it's something you can live right now. And every day that you prioritize your health, you're investing in a future where you can enjoy more time with those who matter most. Take a moment to reflect. Are you already practicing any of these morning habits? Maybe you've already started drinking more water or taking walks in the morning, or perhaps you've made a conscious decision to eat more mindfully. What would happen if you began incorporating more of these habits into your daily routine? Could you imagine the difference it would make in your life? It doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to make all these changes at once. Start small. Focus on one habit. Perhaps it's getting outside to catch some morning sunlight, or taking a few minutes to center yourself mentally before the day begins. Every positive change you make adds up, and the beauty is, you don't have to wait for a major health scare to start. Every day is a fresh opportunity to choose well-being over routine, vitality over complacency. The great thing is, you don't have to wait for a health crisis to make these changes. You don't need a wake-up call to take control of your health. Starting today, right now, you can begin to shift your habits in a way that will empower you. You don't need to wait for tomorrow or for the perfect moment. There's no better time than today to begin. These habits may seem simple, but they have the power to transform your life. And the best part, you'll feel the benefits almost immediately. Whether it's a better mood, more energy, or just a sense of accomplishment, these habits will begin to reward you right from the start. It's about taking charge now before a health crisis forces you into action. Every choice you make today is a step toward the healthier, more vibrant version of yourself that you deserve to be. If you ignore these simple habits, the consequences can be severe. We often think we can handle it. I'm too busy, we say, or I'll start tomorrow. But the truth is, every day that goes by without making these small changes chips away at your health, your energy, and your quality of life. Skipping these steps could lead to premature aging, disease, and a loss of independence that you'd never wish for yourself. Imagine losing the ability to do the things you love or depending on others for the simplest of tasks. It's not a future anyone desired, but the good news is it's in your hands. You have the power to choose differently. If you act now, today, you can take control of your health, slow down the aging process, and enjoy the best years of your life, filled with vitality, energy, and independence. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes, but the sooner you begin, the more rewarding your future will be. You don't have to wait for a major health scare to start making these small, meaningful changes. Take that first step today and feel the difference tomorrow. I know it's not always easy to start a new routine. Change can feel overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like it takes so much more effort than we can muster. But what if I told you that the rewards of living a long, healthy life far outweigh the discomfort of making small adjustments today? What if you could live those extra years where you're active, present, and independent with the people you love? The thought of missing out on life's precious moments, of not being there for your family or friends when they need you, is heartbreaking, but it's never too late to change. You deserve the chance to experience those extra years filled with laughter, joy, and the energy to chase after all the things you enjoy. You deserve to feel strong, healthy, and vibrant as you age, rather than feeling weak or dependent. So take control of your health. Every choice you make today shapes the life you'll live tomorrow, and you are absolutely worth it. To recap, we've covered 7 key habits that have the potential to transform your health and increase your chances of living well into your... From the importance of movement and the power of a balanced breakfast, to the mental clarity that comes with a calm, positive mindset, each of these habits plays a crucial role in keeping you vibrant and strong. But I'm not done just yet. There's one more secret habit that could be the game changer you've been looking for, and I'll be revealing it in the next video. So make sure you stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Now I want to hear from you, which of these habits do you already practice? Maybe you're already a morning walker, or you've been practicing mindful eating for years, or perhaps there's one habit that stood out to you today, one that you're ready to start incorporating into your routine. Let's talk about it. Drop a comment below and let's share our thoughts. We're in this together, and I'd love to hear how you plan to make these changes in your own life. If you found these tips valuable and want more advice like this, don't forget to subscribe to Elder Mature Moments. By hitting the subscribe button, you'll be joining a community of people who are committed to making their later years the healthiest, happiest, and most fulfilling they've ever been. And if you think this video could help someone you care about, be sure to hit that like button and share it with them. Together, we can spread the knowledge that leads to longevity and well-being.